Paul Calderon, real estate agent. So I'm going to give you some tips for selling your home in 2022. I found this article, Angi.com. This was on the NAR website, and it's talking about how to add value to your home. And what Angi did is they used to be Angi's List, and it was sort of like this, this hub for home services and whatnot, home repairs. So they've combined information or data from Angi and data from Zillow and looked at the trending features that were common in properties sold on Zillow. And they used some math and figured out the prime price premium associated with each feature. So they figured out how much your value can possibly go up if you were to update your home with sort of each feature. And they do note the study reveals correlation, not causation. All right, there's a correlation between that. They're not saying that one causes the other. They're just saying that we've noticed a correlation between this. So I'm saying the same thing. I'm a real estate agent. I don't do home appraisals or whatnot. Okay. All right. So here we go. Right here. A pot filler can boost your home's value by 3.2%. Okay. And a pot filler, that's like a little a faucet that's sort of above the stove. It's right here. The next one would be pendant lighting. Pendant lighting can increase your home value or your home price premium 2.66%. Next one would be under cabinet lighting, 2.48%. The next one would be double sink vanity in the bathroom, okay, 2.35%. And the bathroom, as you know, is one of those spaces that people really spend a lot of time in. So you gotta really pay attention to in the process of preparing the home for sale. Barn doors, who would have known? Barn doors, 2.32%. Okay, they take up less space than traditional swinging doors, and they open up your space to an increased amount of light. A butcher's block in the kitchen, 2.26%. Quartz countertops, okay. Oversized windows, 2.23%. A farmhouse sink, 2.22%. Subway tile, 2.13%. This is interesting. The first subway tiles showed up below ground in 1904 in New York subway system, and they are now covering the walls of choice for modern kitchens and baths and more. And back to pot filler. Okay. They give the most profitable feature room by room. The pot filler would be the one in the kitchen, and a fireplace would be the most profitable feature in the living room. So moving outdoors, they said they didn't find too many features, but one that stood out particularly was the outdoor kitchen, particularly during the first 6 months of the pandemic. An outdoor kitchen sales jumped 106%. Okay. The garage they're looking at. So people are looking at using that space for more than cars, but you have to be careful because they say here, some 63% of American homes have one, and buyers have come to expect a garage or a carport, even if they're more likely to use it for storage rather than an actual car. So, here in California, they've lifted a lot of they're encouraging, or I should say they've changed the ADU laws so that people are building ADU units on their property or over their garages. So if you're going to do that, make sure you get it done properly. it's the kind of thing that people will check on. All right, this is Paul Calderon, real estate agent. Of course, there are the regular tips that you want to do, like, cleaning up the front yard lawn, getting it landscaped. A fresh coat of paint will help. So those are some tips for selling your home in 2022. See you on the next video.